Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dragoncoast. Today I am going to do some work on, well, this is Christina Blackfeather. I should probably introduce myself first. Um, anyway, we're delving back into vanilla Minecraft creative. And I did some offline work again. My hubby has actually joined me and he's working on some construction in a different area right now. So when I finally do the download episode and have this available for download, you guys, I will leave coordinates on that web page for you guys to find his work as well. Um, he does a lot more technical work than I do. We'll play with redstone and stuff like that. Right now it looks like I'm waiting for chunks to load. Okay, well, hope I'm not going to have that problem again. All right, so I did go and scout out and found an area to do a druid city and a haunted forest. But some of the offline work I did was to extend this wall detail to where the next tower will be. I'm not sure what I'm doing here yet. So that's kind of stuck at the moment. I also finished the exterior, keeping the same style on this tower. And tried to make the tower look like that it's based solidly. And it was just the same stuff. I did the iron, I did the cobble, and just tried to make it look like, there's some inconsistencies to it, and that's kind of what I actually wanted, was to have it just look very rough. So now, the challenge we've got is figuring out the interior of this thing. Oh, why? I just recorded a video and I was not yawning throughout the whole thing. I get on camera, I start yawning. What is wrong with me? Besides the fact I've only been up for less than an hour. So now, the challenge lay in trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing with this thing. Let's take a look on the inside for a minute. So we have a lot of blank walls. And I was contemplating doing some wood interior, but the problem that I foresee is that if there was any kind of battle or anything, it would, the whole interior, if it was a lot of wood, would just go up. So the tower is going to be kind of cold. In some ways. And there's going to be arrow slits and things like that. So we've got to figure out exactly what we're going to do here. So let's bring that out one further. And of course now the one neighbor has to mow, but I've got to do some mowing too. The other thing that I've got going is hubby wanted, because he likes to play with the light as well in game, so had to get the day-night cycle back on. But this is a pretty well-lit area right here, so I don't see that as a big issue. Let's do this. Okay, I just like the detail of that a little bit better. All right. Because this is a constructed inner wall, it's probably going to be a little cleaner than the outside. But man, and I wanted to kind of shrink this in, but if there's going to be battlements and stuff like that here, I should have thought this out better before I got in game. There's going to be some wood. We're also going to need a floor up here as well. I hope you guys aren't hearing that lawnmower because that's getting really irritating. One of my neighbors sweeps his sidewalks, and oh my gosh, I've got some weird neighbors. Of course, I'm a weird neighbor, I'm sure, so yeah. All right. I'm just trying to figure out the groundwork for this thing. So our interior walls here are going to be that high. We're going to need some support beams running across. Let's set one right here. I think if we go floor by floor, I'll figure out this interior. All right. Again, very rough. Rough, rough. All right. Let's throw another beam along the wall here. Another one coming down. Want to be able to support the floor, you know? This is probably also going to mark out some areas for quarters for the soldiers in here. Okay. And then very exciting watching me place wood. Woohoo! Go that way with that one. So I got the window open for the cats, so that might be why the mower was that loud too. Let the kitties be able to see outside. So just some random beams here and there, I think. This is a guard tower after all. Okay. Not gonna mess with that one. I'm gonna put a beam right there though. That's because it's in the corner. Well, okay. And probably another one right here. Another cross support right here. Plug that one straight into the wall. Okay. It's kind of a little haphazard. Along with my block placement. All right. Now I have to figure out what I want done with this. Let's figure out where we're going to have stair placement for going up for one. Probably right here. And this one will do full stairs. That works. This cross beam is not going to work. Not that I can tell. But that one might. Okay. Let's do more cracked stone right here. Throw support in here. Yeah, I should have known that wasn't going to work that way. We'll live with it. So that can't be a support beam right there. That's going to have to be, we can do supports from underneath for this one. This has to look like a support beam though. And let's try to do that one that way maybe. Yeah, much better. Okay, so let's fix that down there. Let's do a beam right here. Frog and throat. Another beam right there. Whoops, right there? Okay. All right, and part of why I'm doing this, I do need to block this off because if I'm going to release villagers in here, there's going to be a villager problem. I don't want a villager problem. Let's get some andesite. Don't need the gravel anymore. But I have to figure out how to manipulate these stairs. And I kind of, well, we don't need a big hidey hole right here. So this might end up getting filled in right here all the way. I am not foreseeing an easy way out of this one because of this staircase. Well, okay, I was wrong. And we actually have a little bit of light in this cubby. But what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. And this cubby's going to have a door. Okay, I might have to remove that. Kind of looks like it. Let's throw that there. Let's get the spruce door again. So we just have a little cubby hole hiding in here. I'm going to throw some extra storage in here, not a trap chest. Bad, 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 bad. Actually, let's do this. Kind of just a tiny little sleeping quarters. Not a great sleeping quarters either. Poor guy, you think about it. He's got everybody going over his head. I'm just mean. I am really, really, really mean. Shame on me. It's going to have some personal effects in here, though. Not going to be that mean. You know? Not going to be that mean about it. Nope, don't work. Well, let's make it look like there's storage chests up there, shall we? Let's see. Trying to vary up the textures again. Here we go. And we'll fake another storage chest. Okay. So that looks like there's some storage there. Let's throw down, let's put item frames right here and just put a couple weapons in. I think that might be a good idea. This is a guard tower after all. I am getting squeed by piglets. I think my guinea pigs are telling me something. There. That's better. Let's toss some carpet down here. Nothing fancy. Hey, let's give him pink. No, I'm kidding. We'll still go with the grays. The bed's providing some color in here, but yeah. And we'll throw another torch in here. There's not much I can do in the way of actual light in this spot. So we're going to set the torch by the door. So there's one hidden guard room right in there. Staircase going up. Staircase looks clean. Let's figure out this floor situation here. Need something that's not... I'm probably going to have to mix a couple materials. This is going to look too reddish. Ah, wish I had better selections of half slabs. Here I go again. I already got that. Never mind. Oak. Let's do that. Okay. So I think I'm going to do cobble half slabs over here. Some of this is going to have some support, which I'll fake with cobble stairs. So, yeah, some of these will be taken out. That actually could use a beam right there, I think. Just to keep the consistency in the build. other thing that I think, yeah, I have to get the arrow slits in here yet. So nothing spectacular, just a little bit thrown together. No massive patterns in here or anything. It's going to be a lot more cobbled pieces peeking once I get the beam supports in underneath. Because the floor that I want to get finished for sure today is the bottom, if I can do it. We have a start. But this is going to help me see things. The other reason I'm doing so many supports in this thing is that there's going to be um, a weapon up on top of this tower, so they've got to be able to do maintenance. They have to be able to have stuff be moved around fairly easily, well, minus the staircase there. So something might have to change there too. I might have to look at that. Not exactly sure, but I might have to figure that out. So we're technically going to need another stair. If we do a ladder up to this one. Okay. Okay. Well, that actually looks pretty decent. Okay. I don't know where some of these walls are yet. I think here's going to be a wall. I don't want to have too many walls though, because we do have to have a working space. This is near the stairs. But we also need guard quarters, which will also be upstairs too. Let's step outside and look at this thing a minute. Hmm. Could do a second room of ammo and stuff right here. If I pull this support beam over, let's do that. Okay, that'll be fine. I'm going to take this one out and move that there. Put another support down this way. Okay. That's actually okay right there. There is a madness to my method. All right, take this out. Let's throw some random stuff right there. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to be able to go straight down on this one and not curve it. Okay. That's going to come out. Cobble slab there. There's a reason for this too. Okay. That still's going to be all right. Now, is there a neat way I can do this? Let's see. This is going to be more equipment storage, I think, under these stairs. Although equipment going up, it's going to need to be solid under here. It's going to be a waste of space, but this does need to be solid. That spot right there, I don't care what block I put in it. So this is pretty heavy stuff right there. So, and we can actually put storage right in here though, which will be all right. So we need to fake the storage again because actually doing chests right there is not going to help. So let's take our crafting tables. All right. More item frames. Set them along here. Everything within reach. Oh, I like that. Okay, first lines of defense right there. It's still got to all be within reach. So let's see what this looks like on this side. That's a villager drop right there. So we do need to put a wall in there. But if we do the same thing on this side, so there'd be more storage right here. Okay. Not much in there right now. Haha. Don't want things in the way of hauling equipment up, but we do need to have at least some shields in this spot. So let's do that. I may make banners and put them on the shields later, but all right. And right there we need to have the gap filled. Let's put some light in that spot. And again, cover it with the trapdoors. There. That's actually accessible from both sides. How are we doing on time? A little bit more. I'm going to keep these episodes down to a certain length. Okay, and all right, so we're getting somewhere with this interior. The fun thing we're going to have to deal with is that these are going to have to be guard quarters along here. And there will be support walls, so I don't have to worry about the beams too much. Okay. And I think this guard quarter's actually going to end. So we want to be able to get stuff in here. We already have a beam to deal with. And we have that beam to deal with, which is really annoying the daylights out of me. But I don't know what else to do with it. That's just an alcove, basically. It's an alcove room. And these are going to be set up like barracks. It's probably the captain having this dinky little room in here. Yeah, let's do these like barracks. That actually will probably give us an extra spot here. That'll give us a little room to work. Just, again, like I said, very haphazard. Horse stables are less haphazard than this. Sorry, I'm tossing something around in my head here. Let's go this way. Give him a little more privacy. This doesn't look much like a bed, but it's enough. So let's... Oh, combative grooming. Let's do that. So what we're going to need is the oak slab right there. And No, let's go up one more. Alright, because there we can just set a piece of wall. Then you want to go that high? They're just sleeping bunks. Okay. So technically we could do the sleeping quarters right here. Go back to the crates again. Let's throw that there. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think this I might make a wall right here. Let's do a wall right here. We'll do a ladder. Probably do another bed here. Let's do this one this way. Then he gets to smell the other guy's feet. I'm so nice. Actually, no. Let's make it fairly easy for him to get in the bed. Stick his storage chest right here. We're gonna do another guy. Yeah, I don't want to put too much wall right there. So let's do this one right here. And we'll put him here. And another ladder up to his. And then we're going to stick a couple storage here. Like so. We're going to put another light in the floor right here. Some of these aren't exactly rooms, so this isn't going to be... They're soldiers, they're guardsmen. It's not going to be the most comfortable sleeping spots on the planet. And they hide out storage pretty much anywhere they bloody well can. And I do want to keep this protected for villagers, but we also need to make sure. Let's throw this in here. And let's throw a spruce slab right there. Can we? Really? We can't? Oh, because it's a different color slab. Try that again. Alright, and then the trapdoors again. Kind of enjoying how this is turning out. I am liking how this is turning out. This is working out really well. Okay, so we got a little. I think we're getting the barracks figured out. There's going to be little sleeping cubbies and storage cubbies all over the place. Let's take that beam out and let's throw in some stairs here instead. So that we can put some storage chests right here. All right. And then we will fake. Let's, you know, give them some warmth, right? All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. I actually have to go out and mow. I've been sitting here long enough, and I think this is so far a very successful episode. We got quite a bit done. This is starting to look like I really, really want it. And there's extra stairs and alcoves coming in. We're going to have places for the soldiers to sleep on the first floor. And part of the reason I did the first floor on this section is because we want them to be able to escape if something were to happen in the tower. I probably will have a few more barracks upstairs because this is not enough guards for this spot, clearly. But at least if something were to happen, the lucky ones would be down here being able to get out because the door is over there. Rest of them not so much because, like, there's not a lot of places to go. The other thing I'll do in the next episode is try to figure out what we're going to do for arrow slits, which means I have to punch some holes in walls. And get that interior worked on some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you on the next round. Blessed be everybody.